Wakey, wakey. Come on, eyes open. You've been asleep way longer than you should have for the potion you drank. You're a lightweight. There we go. Hi there. Glad to see you back with the living. No, don't struggle. Lie still. You won't be able to get off that table anyway. You're very secure. I made sure of it. Those ropes are hexed, enchanted, and bound 5 different ways. Besides, you're not in any danger. No need to panic, I promise. You're in my lab. Well, technically it's my parents' garage, but I've turned it into my lab. Nice, right? There's so much room for activities. Potions, spells, the whole 9 yards. I'm not gonna tell you that. You'll get all the information when you leave. And I promise, you will leave. Eventually. Probably. Just lie still for me. There's work to do. The quicker we get to work, the quicker you can go. You're here because I need you. That's easy enough to understand, right? You don't need to know who I am, just what I am. Wow, I'm hurt. Name calling right out of the gate? Do you kiss you're familiar with that mouth? What I meant is, I'm a student at Pernicious State University. Go Gorgons! And I need you for some of my schoolwork. All totally above board, nothing to worry about. You know what, fine, I'll tell you this part. It's for my thesis. I want to graduate with honors, you see, but my thesis is on the effect of modern defenses against arcane degloving attacks, and you know what? You don't need to know the specifics of my thesis. Just know that it's important work, and I need help with it. So that's what you're here to do. You're my helper. What? That's really rude. PSU isn't just an evil school. Who told you that? This is how rumors get started. I mean, look at me. The research I'm doing is to defend against bad spells, not cause them. Just because you go to the University of Phoenix Feathers, you think other magic schools are inferior or evil, which is just prejudice. You really should check yourself, you know? Stupid goody two-shoes. Get to know some people from other schools before you pass judgment. Joke's on you, though. In the end, you're here on my table, stuck. All your fancy learning at your fancy school didn't keep you from being kidnapped, now did it? So how about you stop being such a snob and shut up? Okay, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to kidnap you, but I couldn't get anyone to volunteer for my experiment. And I can't afford to pay someone to do it. College is expensive, you know? Especially the books. Why do the professors make us buy a new edition of their spell books every single year? It's not like the properties of poisoned apples are going to change from one year to the next. It's all the same information. Ridiculous. But Odin help you if you show up with a used book. It's like... Sorry. Right. So, I needed a helper, and I figured maybe I could just borrow someone. And here you are. To be honest, you just got lucky. Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it, but I like to think lucky. See, I saw you at the game last week, remember? You probably don't remember me. I bumped into you on the way to the concession stand, and you were holding a roasted griffin leg. I made a joke about biting the griffin leg, and you looked at me like I had 3 heads. Do you remember that? There you go, you remember me now. I leave an impression, don't I? Whatever. Anyway, your school won, blah blah blah, don't care, but I kinda sorta kept an eye on you for the rest of the game. Well yeah, for a goody two-shoes you were interesting. I saw you talking to your friends, I saw you waving your scarf, you seemed nice. Fun, even. You seemed like someone that it might be fun to hang out with. And you know, easy on the eyes too. You looked cute in your school colors. So when I realized I wasn't going to get a helper for my project any other way, I immediately thought of you. Oh, that part was easy. You left your water bottle unattended at the gym for a bit. When you went off to lift cauldrons or whatever it is you do at the gym. I'm not a gym person. You shouldn't do that, you know. Leave your water alone. I mean, gave me just enough time to put a sleeping potion in it. The rest is history. I wasn't stalking you, I was just keeping tabs on you, getting a feel for you, your personality, your routine. That's not stalking. Okay, maybe it's a little bit stalking, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're here, and you're gonna help me, okay? You don't have a choice. Look, I promise it'll be fine. Just give me a hand and we'll get through this together. And then I can graduate with honors, and you can go back to whatever it is you want to do. And hey, maybe we could hang out more afterward, get a drink or something. There's that pub on 2nd Street that has really nice fish. I like fish, it's my favorite food. All kinds, as long as it's fish. So yeah, we could, hang out. Maybe. If you're feeling it. No worries either way, though. Don't look at me like that. I'm trying here, okay? But first, let's get done with this. It shouldn't take long. No, it's fine. I promise. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. The sooner we start, the sooner we're done. Let's get going. Stop thrashing. You're not going anywhere. Okay, so this has a few parts that we need to do, starting with some runes. Here, let me just... Hold your arm still or this won't work. I need to write on you. It's a Sharpie, you idiot. It's not blood or anything. Hold still. If you don't hold still, this is going to go sideways fast. The ritual's already started, so unless you want to have a lot less skin in a few minutes, you'll let me work. Got it? Well, I didn't want to scare you, but now you haven't left me a lot of choice. Clock's ticking. Hold still and let me do this. Okay, this one here, and this one here on this side. There we go. That looks good, right? I mean, everything looks good on you, so... Right. Yes, ritual. Next thing. I need to do some sacred circles on the floor. Stay right here while I do that. Not that you can go anywhere, right? Yeah, whatever. This one is salt, and the other one will be charcoal. Concentric circles. What? You can't even see what I'm doing from there. How can you criticize it? Shut up and let me work. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. You should know that. Vaguely elliptical is still a round shape. It still works. Now let me finish this. Okay, there we go. Circle's drawn. That's that. Now let me see. My theory is that if I do the next few steps in order, then it will stop the negative spell from touching you when it goes off, which is soon. Okie dokie. Just breathe, sweetness. We got this. We make a great team, I know. The next thing is that I need you to drink this potion. And you need to do it voluntarily. I can't force it down your throat. Because the magic doesn't work right if it's forced. Aren't you a student yourself? Do you even pay attention in class? Or are you just there to get a shiny, pointless degree and go to work for your dad's enchanted investment firm or something? Just drink this. I did my best to make it taste good. There you go. All of it, please. Come on, finish it off. It can't be that bad. Really? That bad? I'm sorry. I thought the lemon would help. Everyone likes lemon, right? Are you really? Who's allergic to lemon? I've never even heard that before. Well, before your tongue swells up, let's finish this, okay? Also, do you have an EpiPen or something handy? That's good. I'm glad it's not a more serious allergy. That could be pretty bad right now, huh? Okay, the next part. You drank the thing. I drew the things. Now we need to tweak you ever so slightly. Just a tiny bit more warding, nothing huge. It's nail polish. I mean, it looks like nail polish, but it's got protective properties. Also a really nice shiny top coat. Look, just trust me, okay? You kind of have to at this point. I know it sounds really stupid, but I worked hard to figure out the process for this spell, and the nail polish is really important. This will only take a second, and I'm not going to make it clean or fancy or anything. This isn't a manicure, it's a step in the process. You know what? I don't care what you think. If you want to live through this, you will hold your hands still and let me paint those nails. Do you understand me? Good. Give me just a sec. It's a nice color though, right? Really suits you. I'm going. Stop talking. Just one coat. That's all we need. And there. Done. Easy, huh? I know you think I'm crazy, but don't worry. I'll show you I'm right. You'll be amazed by the end of this, I swear. Now we just have one step left. Yep, and it's simple. I need to put one hand on you while I recite this. That should transfer the protection magic into you, so when the attack hits, it just glances right off. Yeah, that's my theory anyway. I know it's a lot of prep, but if I'm right, we'll have a whole new process for preparing for magic battles and stuff. I might even be able to mass produce the whole ritual so people can just be protected most of the time if they feel unsafe. Not just against this sort of attack, but against all sorts of attacks. Wouldn't that be awesome? No one would ever be caught off guard again. I'm doing it. Don't rush me. I need to get in the right headspace or the spell won't work. You know how it is. It's not just saying the words, it's believing them. And also using the right inflection. Okay, here we go. One hand on you. Oh, do you work out? What am I saying? Of course you work out. You were at the gym. It's working for you, believe me. Right. Pelem meum ne accipias, corpus meum pelem meum desiderat, an ego moriar. Do you feel anything? Not even a warm, fuzzy glow? Or a tingle? Tell me there's at least a tingle. The reaction to the lemon doesn't count. Let's try one more time. We have a few seconds. Pelem meum ne accipias, corpus meum pelem meum desiderat, an ego moriar. Yeah? A little something? Good, because I'm stepping back right now. We're gonna see if this works in 5, 4, 3, 2... You good? Still with me, sweetness? There we go. It worked. Holy Circe, it worked. Look at you. You still have all your skin. I am so excited. Are you excited? This is awesome. I knew I was right. I knew I could make this work. I'm going to knock the socks off the warding department. They won't know what hit them because I'll be protecting them from it. Get it? Oh, gods, I'm off the charts keyed up right now. Thank you. Thank you so much for your help. I'll be sure to put a whole page of gratitude for you in my final report. My actual champion. Okay, my reluctant champion, whatever. Point is, we did it. We did it! Yes, fine, I'll untie you. Wait. I need you to promise me something. Promise me that you won't report me to the IRB. Come on, you know how they are. They're ruthless. They won't allow any of this research to pass if they know you're not entirely on board as a subject. I need you to sign a volunteer waiver and date it yesterday. Please, pretty please. This is really important research. You know that. Imagine the lives it might save the next time there's a skirmish with the gnomes or something. That's worth it, right? The end justifies the means. I would be super grateful. I'd even be motivated to pay when we go have our fish dinner. What do you say? Thank you, sweetness. Just sign here before I untie your other arm. Go on, sign it. There we go. Now, before I let you out of here, when did you want to have dinner?